Right, you were talking about Nigel. Just tell us firstly, what's your views on him? Nigel, you said he was a hero.
He's a man that speaks the truth, tells it exactly the way it is.
And for you, what is the way it is on immigration? It's the big issue, isn't it?
It is indeed. He warned us. He tried to warn the country. Nigel Farage has spent 20 years in the political wilderness when nobody was interested in listening to him. And now they can't hear enough. The public, for the first time in decades, is hearing the truth.
And how would you describe, what is going on? What's gone on to people in this country? Or what's happened? What's changed, do you think?
We're being sold EU ideology. My children were brainwashed with EU ideology throughout their education. And as a heartfelt UKIPper, I had a terrible job trying to get them to think for themselves.
And what about people who come to this country, be they, white, black, whatever? I mean, what about the people who've lived in this country? What's happening? I heard you use a phrase earlier that caught my ears, I have to be honest. And how did you describe it?
What phrase was that?
Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth because that's not fair, but I heard you describe what you thought was happening to, I suppose, white people in this country earlier, and I was just quite interested to hear that phrase used.
Oh, genocide. Genocide of the white human race, British particularly.
In this country? That's how you see it, really? Is that what you think has happened in our country?
I personally see it as that.
Yeah. Okay, and the idea of controlling borders more, you think that could be an answer?
Have you read the Coudenhove-Kalergi plan?
I haven't, no.
Of the early 1900s?
No.
I suggest you do.
And just if you could précis that, if you could, for the layman or those who haven't read it, what does it basically suggest, or what does it propose?
The layman. It explains everything. Why we have now open-door immigration. I am not a racist. I am far from a racist. I believe in fairness for all. But in this country, I believe the white British race, the white indigenous people, have been dealt a very raw deal.
Is that British people, or is that white people, or do you see them as the same thing?
I'm a United Kingdomer. I believe in the United Kingdom. Open-door immigration has been allowed. We don't have the infrastructure. Nobody has thought about that, or maybe they have and that they don't care. We've got our indigenous people, not white. I am not racist. I have no problem with...
You did mention white race though, didn't you, earlier?
Only in as far as the Coudenhove-Kalergi plan, right? Not as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
I have no problem with people coming to live in this country, to work alongside me, to pay their taxes, to take their turn in the queue, contribute to my country. I don't care what colour they are, where they come from, as long as they are prepared to accept the way we are and the way we live.
Can I ask your name, where you're from, is that okay?
Jan.
And where are you from around here, Purfleet way?
No, I'm not actually.
Right, okay.
I'm from Bedford.
Oh.
I'm a visitor here.
Okay.